So I recently got back from the Khayr Ummah Conference, which was held in the Intercontinental Hotel in Kuala Lumpur. The main topic of this Khayr Ummah Conference was Islam as a religion of Wasatiyyah. So, we always hear Aqidat Wasatiyyah, Manhaj Wasatiyyah. So, how do we actually conceptualize the whole Wasatiyyah concept? First of all, this is the first type of conference which I went where it's 100% knowledge based. Like the mashaykh who came from Saudi. SubhanAllah, we had even scholars from Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia. These people came with research papers. These people were talking about their topics, and these topics were heavy.
لا تجتمعوا على ضلالة وهذه من علامات محمد موسى بداية من الجمهورية الشعبية
توجد للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله.
شيخ صالح طالع.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بداية أشكر القائمين بعد شكر الله عز وجل على هذا المؤتمر المبارك حول نماذج مشرقة لتعامل السلف مع المخالفين.
Not all the papers are in English because they spoke in Arabic. So what happened was, for those who didn't understand Arabic, they had this device which you plug in your headphones, and then you turn to some channel which has a translator translating live. So they had an English channel, they had an Arabic channel, and a Malay channel, a Bahasa channel. So that was pretty cool. You felt like you were in the UN conference. It felt really official, subhanAllah. Anyways, for the topic at hand, Islam as a religion of Wasatiyyah. Alright, let me just set this down because if it was previously dark before, I'm so sorry. I just remember this room has 2 lights. So now I just turned on the second light. Oh, there's a mosquito in here. Basically, the whole conference, the premise of this conference is the ayah وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسْطًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 143, if I'm not mistaken, it's the middle ayah, subhanAllah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسْطًا, and we have made you a middle nation. At least this is what we always translate to. We have made you a middle nation, middle nation. Linguistically, saying middle does not accurately translate perfectly the definition of wasata, because the word wasata is limited when we say middle, because middle does not necessarily mean good. Okay, and another paper said, let's say when we say middle, does middle mean between good and evil? Does a middle mean between haqq wal batil? Another guy he said something which is a bit funny. He said, let's say there's hadith which is sahih and there's a hadith which is mawdu', fabricated. Do we take the middle? So let's say we take hadith which is da'if. So we understand quickly that middle is not the best translation for wasata. For example, the Prophet ﷺ, when he said, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the Firdaus al-A'la, what did he describe Firdaus? He said, al-awsat al-Jannah. Does it accurately translate into Firdaus being the middle paradise, even though it is described to be the highest, the best? From this, the scholars have arrived to a definition that wasata does not necessarily only mean middle, but it means just, it means moderation, it means middle, it means balance, it means everything that comes between these definitions. Okay, so now we have the definition of, the raw definition of wasata, wasatiyyah, wasta, etc. Okay, now let's see how we apply this as what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala meant in the ayah وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. Okay, there are different papers which divided Islam as middle, being balanced in different aspects in terms of aqidah and belief, i'tiqad. Islam being balanced in one's own akhlaq, Islam being balanced in many things. Let's give an example with terms of worship. So like Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, when he describes the believer, he said the believer like a bird. The head of the bird is love, and the wings are hope and fear. Nowadays we have groups which fall into either extremes. They either have too much hope, or they have too much fear, or they have too much love, etc. From the people who have too much hope in their belief, okay, from them we have the murja, the people who no such thing as major minor sins. If you're to do any sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Ghafur Rahim. You don't have to make tawbah, nothing. So these people, they have too much hope in this with this regard. Okay, so they went extreme into that side. Then you have on the other spectrum, you have people who are like the Khawarij, where they have too many fears, where major sins take you out of the fold of Islam. So you see a person who drinks, he's a kafir. A person who gambles is a kafir. A person who does riba, everything is a kafir. And they're so quick to do takfir to people. Okay, so you see these extremes, the intentions are clean initially. It sounds good, to have a lot of fear, to have a lot of hope. But at the end of the day, like, this is where you deviate from the moderation which Islam has come forth with, and you come with your own interpretation, and that's where you fall into either extremes. Alright, let's take a break from all the serious stuff, and let's show you the merchandise that they gave for the participants of the Khayr Ummah Conference. Oh, I'm missing the notebook. Oh god, it's incomplete. Okay, so sorry. Basically they alright, so here's the things that the majority of the things that they gave. Inside the bag contains a few books. What is this? The specific text of Sharia and its role in repelling extremism. This is the conference guide, the participant tag you're required to use to enter. And they gave Brian, can you help me with this? This is the exclusive Khayr Ummah pen. Pretty cool. I used it with my thobe. It was so nice. And this is a power bank. Ta-da! This is so cool. Yeah. And they also gave you a special USB drive, mashallah. So that's all the things they gave. The minus the notebook. I'm so sorry, I forgot to put the notebook. All of these things contain the Khayr Ummah initials, which is pretty cool. Makes it really exclusive, mashallah, tabarakallah. I'm with Mr. Safwan. Looking good, Safwan. And now we have the terracotta warrior. Okay, he's standing there. But you know why I call him terracotta? But actually in Malay it's terracotta because he's like a box. Look at all his boxes. We're just waiting for... Oof, why is it so dark inside? SubhanAllah. Anyways, we're waiting for lunch.
أما بالنسبة لجهود المؤسسات أولا بالنسبة للوسطية، الوسطية خاصة بهذا الدين، ولم تكن الأديان السابقة متصفة بهذا الوصف، لأن الله سبحانه وتعالى قال: ويضع عنهم إصرهم والأغلال التي كانت عليهم.
And now it is our honor to call upon المعالي شيخ صالح عبد العزيز آل شيخ وزير الشؤون الإسلامية والدعوة والإرشاد to give his speech. فليتفضل مشكور.
إننا اليوم في غاية السرور في إقامة هذا المؤتمر الذي هو الأول في سلسلة مؤتمرات أمة الوسطى بعنوان.
So, Alhamdulillah, the event was successful. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the mashaykh and preserve them, and to keep all of us steadfast upon the deen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless the people of Sunnah, and to see this kind of events happen between Saudi and Malaysia, it was very, very, very beautiful. It was just, the feeling when I entered and I saw the fact that there's just so many people like myself, so many people who understand Islam how it should be, and alhamdulillah we are free from worshipping the graves and worshipping idols and kissing the foot of the saints and stuff. This is just the beautiful thing about the deen. It's simple. In ad-deen yusran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the deen so easy. Islam is so clearly explained that the night is like its day. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Allahu Akbar. Alright, second one. 1, 2, 3. Allahu Akbar. Again, 1, 2, 3. Allahu Akbar.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Lillahi ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. وإلى الله ترجع الأمور.
SubhanAllah.
كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس
SubhanAllah.
تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله ولو آمن أهل الكتاب لكان خيرا